Hi, my name is Joelle Darby. I'm a senior and a supply chain major, and I'm dancing for Apollo, which is a special interest org. Ever since I was a freshman, the first time I walked on the floor of the BJC, I knew I absolutely wanted to try to dance for Apollo and make it the whole 46. And then to kind of come full circle as a senior and find out that I was able to do that, it was just like the perfect ending of my senior year, I felt like, and it was so surreal that I'm actually going to be able to do what I've always wanted to do. So my sophomore year, I was really fortunate. We got to go canning at our one Thon family's house, the Olivia Lynch family, who unfortunately, Olivia passed away a little over a year ago, so they no longer participate in Thon, but they were an incredible family, and the fact that we got to go canning with them and I got to spend a little bit of one-on-one time with Olivia was really special. And every time I get overwhelmed with Thon or my responsibilities, I kind of step back and remember that moment, and that reminds me like why we do everything that we do is because of kids like Olivia. I honestly, I love the theme. I think it's a little bit different than kind of what themes have been in the past, but I think especially this year, hope has been so important for people to hold on to. And for me, hope it's finding the light in the darkness. And a lot of these families, when they hear your child has cancer, that is so devastating. But to be able to hold on to something, which to me is Thon, and to be able to know that there is some good out there and there are people who are fighting for them and are in their corner no matter what. That's what igniting hope within means to me. And I just like absolutely loved it. I've completely cut out caffeine. I stopped drinking caffeine actually over Christmas break. I also just really focusing on being healthy, getting a lot of sleep, eating right, exercising, doing yoga. I'm really inflexible, so that's my biggest fear is my muscles are gonna be really tight. So I've been trying to do a lot of yoga recently, and just enjoying everything leading up to it. I would be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. So just reminding myself that this is gonna be an awesome experience and I'm gonna love it is just like the biggest thing for me. Just happiness, the fact that these students come together and can make such an impact on the world is insane. And especially I'm a captain this year, so I've kind of seen that perspective of the culmination of the planning and execution of Thon Weekend, as well as the fundraising side through my org. So I think it's just gonna be an incredible experience to know that I played even a small part in that is awesome. But my role as a communications captain, I'm a special interest org liaison. So I'm kind of the main point of contact between all the special interest orgs like Apollo. So I love advocating for the orgs. I love helping them be as successful as possible, whether it's through fundraising or member retention, stuff like that. So it's kind of cool to use my experience with Apollo in a different perspective. Yeah, I think this year it's been more about being creative with your efforts. One thing that I think Apollo really strives to do is make members involved and make them feel useful and wanted. So a lot of our things have been planned by members, not just our executive board, which I think is really special about our organization. We've done popcorn sales. One thing I really love that we did was we did a chicken, we called it like a pollo dinner, but just like all of the members coming together and kind of doing a big potluck. And I mean, it wasn't like our biggest fundraiser, but it was one where everyone got to contribute in some way, no matter what your skills were. Shout out to, first of all, Apollo. I wouldn't be in Thon without them. The people are crazy weird, but they're my crazy weird people, and they've been my home for the past 4 years. So I just like am so grateful for everyone in that org for giving me that. And then also shout out to my co-captains. The entire comm committee is phenomenal, and they gave me an entirely different new family my senior year, which I was never expecting, but am so grateful to have them in my life. And a lot of them are dancing, and I know they're going to kill it. So I'm excited to see them on the floor too.